one of the very best things that you can do, it's not always the fastest and easiest one to implement, but when you can implement this in your business, it's a real game changer. It's a night and day. It's a complete transformative strategy. And that is to have what I call a welcome call. And a welcome call is someone just bought your product, they bought your service, they bought your solution, and you essentially put them into an email campaign where you say, look, please go ahead, schedule a call. We'd love to get you on the phone. We want to make sure that you have your login details, or we want to make sure that you know how to use the product when you get it. We'd love to create a little plan for you on how to get the best results out of this product. It's a 100% free call. All you got to do to avail of it is just schedule a call within the next 72 hours. And we usually get about 70 to 80% of our customers on the phone for that, positioned properly. And then the way that call goes is very simple. It's a high value call. So we get the person on the phone and there's 3 phases to it. So the very first phase is, hey, thanks so much for ordering. Gosh, I'm really delighted for you. I'm very excited for you. This is going to be an absolutely amazing solution. Tell me, what's the big reason why you ordered this? What's the end result that you're looking to get from this solution? And then they will say, oh, I'm ultimately looking for is X. Now you know the number one reason why they bought. So what we do at that stage is we confirm. We say, listen, Rob, I'm delighted to hear that, because that's exactly what our solution is designed to do or is going to do for you. And what that does then is it gets rid of buyer's remorse. It lowers refunds. If you're in a high chargeback niche, it gets rid of chargebacks, but it also then solidifies the commitment to the product. It solidifies consumption. It gets them to commit to actually using the product. That's phase number 1. Phase number 2 of the call is, hey, Rob, did you get your login details? Like if it's a membership thing or if they have to log in or whatever, we essentially walk them through logging in. Or if it's a physical product and it's about to be delivered or it's already here, you walk them through the experience of taking the item out of the box, plugging it in. Here's what you need to do in order to use it correctly. Very short, just a little exercise on exactly what to expect when you get the product, or how to log in and what to do when you're in the members area. And then the third thing is we want to create a little plan for them to succeed with the product. So if it's a diet solution, for example, what you want to do is set the schedule, like here's what you need to do. If it's something that needs to be put into the calendar for them to take action on every day, well, then you need to get it into the calendar. What's the best time for you to invest time to get into this? So this is a very valuable call, and it separates your business massively from everyone else. And it just essentially conveys to the new customer, gosh, this is a real solution. These are real people that really want me to succeed with this. And it creates a far more engaged customer. It creates a happier customer. Customer satisfaction goes through the roof. Refunds plummet, chargebacks disappear. And then at the very end of the call, there's a soft pitch. And it's, Rob, by the way, listen, we're going to wrap up here. This has been fabulous. Really appreciate your time. By the way, we do have this other thing, and it's for a very limited number of people. I'm wondering, are you interested in it? And then you can either have a little script to pitch that thing. The person on the call can pitch that, or if it's a model where you have to pass that person over to a closer, you just say, hey, listen, if you're interested in it, how about I hook you up with Dave or Sally, and I have them send you a text message in a few minutes for you to jump on the phone and have a chat. We are usually getting anywhere from 5 to 7% of people that we get on the phone for that to purchase a high ticket solution, which is massive. So if you can get 5 to 7%, if you can get 70% of people on the phone, you're 70% of your customers on the phone for a call like that, and you can get 5 to 7%, maybe more, of them to buy a high-priced solution. Overnight, your business is transformed. Overnight, you've made happier customers, you've lowered refunds, you've eliminated chargebacks, you've set the stage for greater testimonials because people are more committed to the product. And guess what? You've just added a monumental profit center to your business that just transforms the financial status of your business. And that's just the beginning.
Wow. What a brilliant approach. And I've talked to a lot of companies that have a 5, 10, 20% refund rate on those sales. And being able to get those customers on the phone could absolutely reduce that, cut that in half or more. And that is a massive savings of money that is just flowing out the back end of the sales process. Ad costs that are not turning into actual revenue in the bottom line. And particularly anybody who has a subscription business and you're trying to retain subscribers for a SaaS. I had a client that was doing onboarding calls, not as well as this, but along these lines. And they found that these onboarding calls doubled the retention rate of
Yeah.
their subscribers after 30, 60 days. One of the first things I did with them was create a campaign that skyrocketed the number of new subscribers that asked for these calls and engaged with these team. And wouldn't you know, retention went up overall because we had more of our new subscribers engaged with these calls. That is an absolutely brilliant strategy. And I really like how you affirm their reason why they are here. You're not telling them what the product does. You're asking them why they want this solution and then affirming that this product, in fact, does that and handling any technical details. Because almost every time I am doing an audit for a business, I run into some technical details and like, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that. I've been using websites since 1994. I know my way around e-commerce. I've built hundreds of them, and yet I'm a pretty technically savvy user. If I have problems figuring out how to get the password to work,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
maybe not quite a me problem,
Yeah.
but having support for that so that you account for that in your call and you are handling, maybe it is a me problem, but you're letting that person on your team help them through it. The customer is going to be appreciative of the save of that problem solved, and they're going to feel good. I mean, Disney responds to problems. That's one of their big wins, is if a guest has an issue, their cast members are emboldened to solve the problem, even if it requires a little bit of money or grabbing something from a gift shop to give to a crying child. Their cast members are emboldened to do that. And now you're systemizing that within your own business. And then third, giving them a roadmap and a step by step, because one of the biggest reasons why people quit a subscription or cancel or refund is I don't have time for this, or number two, I don't know where to start. And by having them have a roadmap, that helps address both of the biggest objections by giving them this step by step. But if you give them the roadmap without the acknowledgement and without solving the problem of the logistics of getting online, the roadmap in a vacuum of the other doesn't have the same impact as I am on the right path. This is going to get me to the solution. I have overcome my obstacles. Now I have no reason why I won't be successful with this. And then the roadmap shows up. It's simple and it's a brilliant recipe.